Temperatures are starting to cool down now that we have clear skies and dry air in place, and it's very quiet out there in Coldwater and across all of West Michigan. Fully clear skies out there and a lot of temperatures down into the mid 60s. South Haven is the coolest spot right now at 64. Grand Rapids, one of the warmer holdouts, still in the low 70s. Looking ahead for the rest of the week before we get to July 4th, we first got to get through tomorrow, which is going to be a nice day. A bit warmer, still relatively low humidity, but slightly higher than today. We also have the chance for some isolated gusty thunderstorms late tomorrow evening, right around this time through the early morning hours. Most of us will be dry, but a couple of those storms, if they form, could be on the stronger side. We'll see the same thing Thursday before getting to 4th of July on Friday and the weekend, and hot and humid. That's going to sum it up with storm chances, especially for Sunday, although there could be a few pop-ups for both Friday and Saturday. High pressure back to the west has been helping to keep us dry, and that's what's going to try to keep us dry tomorrow. But this cold front is going to nudge a little bit closer, and because that high is not moving very quickly, all the air is going to get squeezed between these two systems, and that will allow for any storms that form out into Minnesota and Wisconsin to come in from the northwest. And with it being hot and humid, that is going to give us the chance for a few isolated storms. There is a low but non-zero threat for a few very isolated strong storms north of 94 tomorrow evening. I think the best chance of that, though, honestly, is going to be up through Oceana, Newaygo, and Mecosta County. Probably by the time everything gets to 96, it will be on the downturn, but a couple of gusty storms are possible with that round. Tonight, though, very quiet, 64, really nice temperatures, quite cool compared to where we've been recently. And then tomorrow, we'll ramp everything up back into the middle 80s. Very dry during the good usable hours of the day. That thunderstorm potential again coming in through the late evening and overnight. Through the day, hardly even a cloud in the sky, but as we get towards 8 or 9 p.m., some of these storms will start to roll in from the north, and they look to be weakening. A couple of gusts of 40 to 50 miles an hour possible between around 8 p.m. and midnight, and then we'll see that frontal boundary just kind of hang through the 96 corridor through Thursday. This likely will just foster a few showers, but a couple thunderstorms could pop up in the afternoon. This model keeps all of the action to our south, which is probably where it will stay, but there is a low but non-zero chance for some pop-up storms Thursday that could also be on the strong side with damaging winds. I don't expect that to be a main concern for us. Really, I think what's going to happen is as we get towards Sunday, this is going to be our best chance for widespread thunderstorms. But as the heat and the humidity ramp up into the July 4th weekend, the heat is probably going to be the bigger concern, especially Saturday. Feels like temperatures could be upwards of 100 for some of us, so make sure you have ways to stay cool and hydrated, enjoying those July 4th festivities in a safe way. Fireworks forecast, though, looks just fine, and into next week it does start to cool down again.